What up, Lucid crew? Welcome back to the channel. I am Lucid Rob, and today we're going to look at more weird and unsettling videos from all over the internet, from the dark reaches of places you don't want to visit to the lighter side of the internet that you can take home to grandma. So if this is your first time here and you like what you see, consider liking, subscribing, joining the Discord, send me videos you want me to watch. And Lucid crew, to all my subscribers, my Discord residents, all my supporters, you guys are amazing. I appreciate you all, but let's stop talking about it and let's start watching some videos.
I think if I told most people that India used to look like this, they'd probably call me a liar. But that's exactly what it looked like. Now, of course, this is so-called British India. So here in Calcutta, that's how they weave this whole story together. It was the British. Look at these pictures from the 1880s. The cities are empty. Completely. Of course, they were populated. But all these buildings were found. The British did not build these. Especially not over the entire world. All through Australia, Canada, Russia, all these different places. No. These buildings are all one world, unified architecture. And they certainly weren't built by the British. Of course, then people say, well, who built them? And many will say, well, it was the Tartarians. Whoever you want to say built them. It was all one builder. That's the only thing that makes sense. Because why else would we see the same style every single country?
I wonder, why would they keep it a secret if they stumbled upon all these buildings? I'm not saying that they didn't, because I think the ancient Egyptians stumbled upon the pyramids, so I think it's very reasonable to think that, and I kind of do myself in a lot of cases. But would it just be for the sake of taking credit to seem like a bigger deal or like a superpower? Because it feels like it has to be deeper than that, right? Not just like someone taking credit for something. Like I will never understand. Like with where I'm at right now, I feel like I'm never going to understand why Tartaria is such a big cover-up. Like, why did we tear down all this old architecture just to replace it with shittier architecture? Why don't we just be like, hey, we found the shit. There's people that did things that were amazing before us. I mean, we give credit to older civilizations in other areas throughout history. Why not this? I just don't understand. If you can answer that question for me, like logically and rationally, and help me understand, because it's kind of bothersome. Really, it is. Like, I love history. I love ancient history, and I love seeing what old civilizations have done, what they accomplished, and what we still have from them. So in this case, it's super like upsetting almost. You know, just to not know for sure, and just to not give credit to the people that actually did it. So if that's the case, so let me know.
And my take on it instantly was, this is not an actual human. This is a construct of someone's. Someone has created a fake human being called Jeffrey Epstein, who's a mysterious currency trading financier with crazy rules so that no one would ever invest with him. He had a lipstick camera pointed at me from an art object that he laid a table that was preposterously long and thin with a tablecloth made of an American flag to make it look like a coffin so that I would spill my coffee on the flag of my own country. I mean, the fact that he looked like a mutant Ralph Lauren with this kind of lubricious quality, and he's talking all of the science and market stuff, and nothing adds up. And there's an heiress bouncing on his knee to get her boobs to jiggle to see whether it can distract. I mean, it's like one of these crazy scenes where nothing about it was normal. There was no trace of a normal world.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. I mean, just to use techniques like that, just to like screw with someone's head, to like just manipulate them in whatever setting that was. I don't know if it was a meeting. I don't know if it was just like them hanging out. Like, I don't know. In any case, that's just kind of crazy. Like, there's ulterior motives obviously behind setting things up like that, almost as like an interrogation. I don't know, man. Manipulative people, I mean, obviously I don't have to say how fucking terrible that human or reptile or whatever he was is or was, but just people in general cannot function normally, and just every situation, every interaction has to be like a manipulative scenario, you know, with just tactics to just like give them the upper hand is just like, dude, like from the get-go, like you do not want to just surround yourself with people like that. I mean, obviously, I don't have to tell you that, but I don't know, man. Different breed, right? Different breed. It's just hard for me to wrap my mind around how some people operate, really. I don't know. There's some things I'll never understand, and some things I just honestly don't want to understand because I don't ever want to be in that mindset.
We are cannibals hiding in the woods of Connecticut. Hello, my name is Urban. I am one of the Melon Heads. In the 1960s, we were all abandoned children with nowhere to go. But one day, a man named Dr. Crow took us in. But this wasn't a good man. No, he took us in and locked us in his asylum so he could do human experiments on us. The experiments caused our brains to fill up with fluid and swell, and made us act animalistic. After months of the abuse, we couldn't take it anymore. We started to rebel. We all teamed up on Dr. Crow and unalived and ate him. We then burned down the asylum and escaped into the woods near the outskirts of Oxford, Connecticut, where we would eat animals, and if approached by a human, we would eat them too. We are still traumatized by Dr. Crow. Over the years, we have been inbreeding with each other, which has caused us to become even more deformed.
Whoa, that is bananas. Do we know if that's true? Is that a thing that actually happened? It would not surprise me with all these experiments that we've been doing on people. And firstly, I'd like to say, you know, good for them for overpowering their captor. Awesome. Awesome job there, kids. Good job. But I mean, just like being out in the wild, like with those mental issues and just obviously like with the inbreeding and stuff, man. I mean, that causes just even more. So if it is true and they're out there still, are they being helped? Like, I would hope so, right? If we know about them, we're helping them, hopefully.
Lourdes, researchers from George Washington University are calling for stronger regulations after finding phthalates and replacement plasticizers in more than 80% of the popular fast foods they tested. National chains like McDonald's, Domino's, and Chipotle all have something in common, according to new research. Potentially dangerous chemicals found in the food.
To be honest, the regulations for phthalates don't make sense.
Dr. Lariah Edwards is the lead researcher of the study that analyzed fast food, finding phthalates and other plasticizers leaching into the food we eat. The chemicals are used to make plastic soft for food packaging, processing equipment, and handling gloves.
If I can be completely honest with you, I'm not stopping. There's no way. I love Taco Bell so much. I just love fast food. Five Guys, Shake Shack. Bro, Shake Shack? You could literally crumble up a plastic bag, put it on my Shake Shack sandwich. I'm still eating it, dude. Not stopping. There's no way.
450,000 years ago, the Anunnaki descended upon Earth, blending their celestial essence with humanity's fabric. This fusion birthed a new breed of beings, gifted with extraordinary intellect and consciousness. Guided by the Anunnaki, humanity thrived, unraveling the secrets of science, math, and art. As ages passed, the Anunnaki became enshrined in human mythology, revered as gods whose influence shaped civilizations. Yet they gradually retreated, leaving behind echoes of their legacy. Their celestial imprint remains within us, a reminder of their profound impact. As you embark on capturing the enigma of the Anunnaki, let the cosmic tapestry unfold, bridging ancient myth and modern imagination. Through your video, inspire wonder and invite others to contemplate the mysteries that lie beyond our earthly existence.
So I don't know if I've ever said this, but I am completely on board with the Anunnaki, 100%. 14 years ago, 15, probably closer to 15 years ago, actually. My roommates and I were like all about this shit, just like super into it. Damn, that was a long time ago. I actually read the Lost Book of Enki that long. Holy shit. I've been doing this shit for a while. I don't know why I'm just now talking about it. But I'm 100% on board with Anunnaki. I'm completely cool with that, and I'm for the most part convinced that they are the missing link in our DNA. And yeah, I kind of wish they'd come back and just like kick it. Just come back and be like, yo, what up, dog? Yeah. Hey, what's up, Enki? Yo. But yeah, I think that'd be really cool. How do you feel about the Anunnaki? Do you think that they did all that cool shit? Do you think that they basically made us into who we are today and taught us the things that we know? Let me know what you think.
But the reason the United States invaded Iraq wasn't because of weapons of mass destruction, but actually to get the DNA of Nephilim and giants. Now that may sound far-fetched to you, but listen to this email sent to government officials on the Freedom of Information Act website, requesting documents pertaining to the resurrection chamber of Gilgamesh, the location of his body, and the location of the buried Nephilim. That was sent on December 13th, 2018, and the status of that email is closed. We also have testimonies from museum curators saying that the very first place that the United States military went when they invaded Iraq was to museums within the heart of ancient Babylon. This may be one reason why the CIA is investing so much money recently into DNA editing firms, so that when they get remains or artifacts with Nephilim DNA, they can actually extract them and resurrect them back to life like they're trying to do now with extinct animals.
Holy shit. That is wild. That is fucking crazy. I know I say a lot of shit is crazy and a lot of shit is wild, but hold on. This is too much. So to think that all of that, everything that led to the war in Iraq, think about that. All of the events that led up to the war in Iraq, the true stuff that led us there, was all because of that. All because they were trying to dig up information about the Nephilim and resurrect them and like clone them like they are dinosaurs and woolly mammoths and stuff. Bro, my mind is like blown right now. I have never heard that before. Oh god, good thing I have this. Jeez.
The Skull and Bones Society. The mere mention of its name evokes an air of mystery and intrigue. Founded in 1832 at Yale University, it's one of the world's most exclusive and secretive organizations. The Society's members, carefully selected for their leadership potential, are part of a long-standing tradition of secrecy and power. It's said that only a select few are chosen to join, and once they do, they become part of a shadowy elite that holds tremendous influence and power in the world. Initiation into society is rumored to involve a coffin and other macabre elements, with the goal of shaping members into a tight-knit group with a shared sense of purpose. While it's difficult to know for sure what the Skull and Bones Society is really about, one thing is certain: it's a powerful and shadowy organization that continues to fascinate and intrigue people all over the world.
Yeah, I don't watch Star Trek, but that was the Star Trek insignia, right? Like the arrow light triangle thing that it showed there. I don't know, just an observation. But I know that there are a lot of people in Skulls and Bones that made it to like very influential positions in like politics and whatnot. George Bush Jr. being one of them. But I'm very intrigued by secret societies. Ever since I saw the movie The Skulls, which was like based on the Skull and Bone, that movie from the 90s, where like the college kid is like trying to get into the society and like all that crazy shit happens. Really good movie. Watch it if you haven't yet. But ever since that, dude, this stuff has just like really intrigued me. I'm all for having close friends who are very supportive and stuff, but like you don't have to do fucked up shit. You know, stop stepping on people's heads to get where you want in life. You can get there without fucking over other people.
Gabe? Gabe, it's your mom. You should come out. You've been there for so long. Gabe, come out. Gabe. Gabe, it's your mother. You should come out.
Then what's your name then?
I'm going to make this very clear. Nope. Absolutely not. Nope. No. Nope. Negative. Negator. No. That being said, I am a firm believer that no man should ever put their hands on a woman unless he is trying to basically fight for his life. We're here to protect who we can. As men, I feel that way. Getting that out of the way. If any one of these ghost women were to try to come into my house, do some shit, I am beating the shit out of these ghosts.
There are some movies being developed that may surprise you. Because the Indigos are young enough now to be writing the scripts. There will be some of hope. There will be some that are rewriting the past and reminding those in the story of the things that did not happen. There'll be those who are brave enough to paint the future as something they didn't expect that would be good. Watch for this. It's just now beginning to happen. Watch for literature that changes with writers who are now writing about a kinder, softer future. What is at hand that might work? Watch for exciting stories, even science fiction, about a bright future. Watch for stories about meeting benevolent aliens that might actually help the planet. And the drama that would ensue around it and those who might not believe them. It's all part of avoiding the ripples of doom. And it can advance your evolution by generations.
I want to start by saying that the OA, the Netflix show, is an amazing show. It was so unique. It was so entertaining. It was so well done. And I'm pretty sure the lead actress was like the writer, director as well, or something like that. She played like a very big part in the story that she starred in, which is super cool. You don't see that very often. That being said, it's super interesting to see. I'm a big, huge like film fan, film, TV, just music. I'm a big entertainment just junkie. And it's really crazy to see like how entertainment changes from like generation to generation, not just like styles of music or tonality and things like that, but just like the overall message and underlying themes, like from generation to generation. Like sure, a lot of it is like a kind of a glimpse into the former generation kind of, you know, overcoming the negative aspects of the past and into like a new future or whatnot. But there's a lot of very deep topics and things being talked about as we progress. And it's just super interesting to see.
Everyone knows that giants existed in the past, but what if they still existed in 2023? There's a surprising possibility that giants from the past still exist. The story begins in January when John Moore claimed to have encountered a giant on a Canadian mountain. He shared a TikTok video of this event, but later alleged surveillance by black cars resembling CIA vehicles at his home. The story took a surreal twist when John confessed in a peculiar TikTok video that his previous videos were fake, leading to speculation of coercion. Even more astonishing, his TikTok account went silent, with no further posts. Perplexed followers initiated their own investigation, discovering that John Moore had recently died under mysterious circumstances. This narrative challenges our beliefs and leaves us with an eerie mystery. What prompted John Moore's abrupt confession and the subsequent silence on his account? Could giants truly persist in our world?
I've seen those videos and I've seen things about it, and I've heard different theories about him being like an inside man, it being a plant, him faking his absence, him really being gone. Like, I don't know. I don't really know how I feel about that. I thought it was really cool. I followed along with it. But how do you feel about that? What do you think that whole thing was? How do you think that unfolded? Like, what do you think actually happened?
Why do you need our planet?
Our star was doomed to burn out. We looked for a new place to live. Your planet is perfect. Your sun is a relatively young star. This planet will be habitable for a long time. Our solar system is quite a distance from yours.
I don't understand.
Since our colonization ship is unable to travel at light speed, we first send a smaller ship with bioweapons through hyperspace. It is capable of reaching the target almost instantly.
Sound familiar? This right here is the Black Knight satellite, said to orbit Earth in an impossible pole-to-pole orbit. Many claim it has an extraterrestrial origin, seeing as how just the design alone is out of this world. Plus, after this event, it has never been seen again, and NASA keeps denying its existence. What exactly are they hiding? Could this be the reason why?
Then, the Armada moves out. By the time the Armada arrives in 200,000 years, the planet is ready for new inhabitants.
So you're saying they're coming in 200,000 years?
No, they arrive tomorrow.
Wave number 0, the biological attack. Did you prevent it? Or did it just fail?
On the contrary, it worked very well. Our weapons are perfect. Once it reaches the planet, it starts spreading, attacking all forms of life present. It either destroys them or enslaves them. That is how we first got rid of the Earth's developed species.
You mean us?
You don't actually think that people built the pyramids and the underwater cities?
What are you saying?
Mankind itself is our weapon. You are our perfect invaders, the perfect virus. You wiped out the original population, making room for us. Look at how alike we are. Two races from different solar systems can't be this similar. We have the same DNA. God created man in his own image. But to be specific, you're the product of our genetic engineering. You're a truncated version of us. We took away your psionic abilities. We gave you your drive to mate, which awoke your primal instincts. This results in your need to procreate thoughtlessly and vigorously. This way, the virus spread faster. As a result, you completed the mission thousands of years sooner than expected. You lack mercy and compassion. You are driven solely by procreation and violence. When it comes to destroying lives, there's no one like you.
Movement detected.
Otherwise, you won't stop until you destroy absolutely everything.
What an absolutely cool and earth-shakingly terrifying video clip. Holy shit. Man, I've heard people say that a lot. That, you know, we're like a virus on the planet. And, you know, that's another reason why, like, the planet is fighting back natural disasters or trying to get rid of us. And, you know, we're basically parasites to this planet. You know, we're destroying everything, including each other. But holy shit, dude. I don't even know what to say about that one. But we're going to end it there. That's the end of the video. Got a lot to think about after that one. Holy moly. If you made it to the end of the video and you're not subscribed yet and you like what you saw, please consider subscribing, liking the video, sharing. Everything you do to engage with the video helps me and helps the channel and allows me to make more of these for you. You can also join the Discord. The link is in the description. Send me videos you want me to watch that I haven't seen yet, or even stuff that I've talked about already that might do a better job of disclosing the information or sharing the insight or knowledge that maybe the video I watched didn't do well enough at. So thank you for that. Lucid Crew, my memberships, my subscribers, my Discord homies, my family, my moderators, all you guys are so dope. You guys help me so much. Like, I can't thank you guys enough. So I'm just gonna say thank you as many times as I feel is necessary, which is all the fucking time. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate all of you so much. You guys are amazing. And until next time, peace.